companies that are ethical and they make more money, but they have to respect the planet. I mean, to respect the future. This is possible, right? And what you say to the businessmen or to the enterprises, to the companies, to do that and to convince them do that because you're going to earn more money?
Yeah,
that's a very hard job, isn't it?
Well, not necessarily. I'm hearing from more and more business leaders who are very responsive to that proposal. And one of the keys is what time frame are you using to measure what's profitable and what's not profitable. If you are focused on the next quarterly report, that is the next 3 months, then some of the investments that might otherwise be very profitable and help the environment in the process, help the company become more efficient, they may not seem to be profitable if you're only interested in the short term.
Sure.
But if you are willing to operate in what I would regard as a realistic way and look over a period of a few years, then the value of those kinds of choices becomes more obvious.
Sure.
And in corporate finance 101, if you go to graduate school and take that course, they teach that the real value of a company typically builds up over a period of 6, 7, 8, 9 years. 80% or more of the value builds up over a business cycle and a half. If investors put their money into that company and then take it back out again in 2 or 3 months, then they're not really investing.
Of course.
They're speculating.
Right.
They may call it momentum investing.
Right.
But I've been to Las Vegas and I've been momentum investing at the casino.
That's true.
Speak about media. You are the one who have vision about a new paradigm in the media.
Yes.
You've been speaking about how humanity can help, can awake for the cause of the planet. In your opinion, how can the media help accelerate this process for the people to evolve into a new economic paradigm, into a new economic order?
I think that the media are more useful to us as human beings when they are more accessible to us, not only to receive information from them, but to contribute information, including our points of view, so that individuals are not shut out of the group conversation. When individuals can freely join the conversation, then the opinions that rise to the surface are those that are judged by the masses of those who are taking part to be valuable. Before the printing press, there was an information monopoly, and feudalism and the Dark Ages resulted. The printing press opened up a vigorous discussion that individuals could take part in, and that led to the Enlightenment and the rule of reason. The television medium, which has been
TV
dominant,
also, right? I mean,
not web TV is different.
Okay, let's
and I'll talk about that. But
okay.
but television in the form of broadcast and satellite and cable has been controlled by a relatively small group.
It's true.
And it has been very difficult for individuals to join the conversation. The masses of people find the information on television to be more accessible than ever before in history. But it's only one way, and they're just absorbing it. And so when individuals don't take part in the conversation, then they are not able to enrich the conversation with fresh perspectives from individuals. And those who have more money are able to have more access to dominate the kinds of ideas that are discussed on television. Now, the internet is a revolutionary, positive force, in my view, mainly positive. opening up that public conversation to individuals again. It has been difficult because of the architecture and structure of the internet, packet switching they call it, distributed processing, for people to have the mass distribution of live television in real time. Web TV can go to a limited number of people, and there are other ways to use the internet to distribute television. But the main satellite and cable television industry is now still dominant in the political systems of most countries, especially in the U.S.
Why do you say that the web TV goes to just a few people? The web TV, why? For me, I think we have the whole world to talk with.
I'm all for you. I'm all for you. I'm all for you, and I'm optimistic about the future of it. But if you wanted to create an hour-long television program,
No. We have to go to the language of the way it goes on the web TV.
Yeah, it's
right?
different.
It has to be short and.
But in the political system, I'm more knowledgeable about the U.S. political system,
Sure.
so forgive me.
No, it's okay.
In the U.S. political system, the candidates who are running for election, the election is just 3 weeks away, they're raising a lot of money for their campaigns. 80% of what they're spending to purchase 30-second television commercials, not on the internet, but on
the TV,
on
right.
TV,
Yeah,
on broadcast
yeah.
cable and satellite.
Yeah,
now, why is that? The reason is that it is still the dominant medium.
It is. I have no doubt about it. Would you say some message to our people? Our people are students, are businessmen, people who want to change. Would you finish that with a message to them?
Sure. The climate crisis is now a full-scale planetary emergency. It's filled with opportunity, but we must respond to it. And students have a special role to play. Learn about it, go to see the movie, An Inconvenient Truth, read the book, empower yourselves with knowledge, challenge your elders, ask them to explain to you why this isn't immoral, what we're doing to the planet. It is immoral. They won't be able to answer you, but the force of your question will help to bring about change. So I hope that you will become involved in this global effort to save the planet's environment. We still have time to do it. We have everything we need, with the possible exception of political will. But in our democracies, political will is a renewable resource. Thank you.